Fellas, it's your turn. Let me go ahead and put you on game real quick. I ain't no relationship guru. I ain't got it all together. But sometimes I know a little something that might be able to help somebody out. Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays here to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. I appreciate you guys joining me today. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, notification button. This lesson could actually apply to both men and women. But fellas, I'm specifically talking to you right now because this applies the most for us. Listen, when it comes to communicating and getting to know women and stuff like that, the one thing that you always want to avoid doing is trying to entertain women that don't really have a high enough interest in you, and you can identify that early on. Now, how can you identify that early on? Truth be told, it's a lot easier than you guys probably realize, but I'm going to give you the number one indicator, and it's simply this. Anything less than a yes is a no. Maybe equals no. We'll see equals no. I don't know equals no. Now, I know some of y'all might be thinking, Marcus, don't you think that's kind of on the extreme side and so on and so forth? And I know it seems like it, but just hear me out on this, okay? When you shoot your shot with a woman, you essentially do what? You ask out on a date. You know, hey, I was just wondering if you were free Saturday. Maybe we can grab some lunch. Hey, if you're not doing anything Sunday evening, I was wondering if you wanted to, go bowling or maybe grab a cup of coffee or, go to the arcade, right? Now, I'm a firm believer that people have lives and people probably already had something planned prior to you engaging them. But the one thing I can tell you about a woman for certain is that when she's into you, she will make that time available. All right? She might not be able to do exactly the day that you want to do it on, but she will make that time. So, for example, if you ask her out to lunch and she really wants you, she's going to say yes immediately. If you ask her out to lunch and let's say she wants to say yes, but she has other plans, she's going to hit you off with I would love to, but I have other plans. Is it possible that we can do this on a different day? That's the woman you want to look for when she gives you the denial of your initial offer. You want to know why? Because that shows that she's trying to make time for you. Because again, we all have lives. We all have prior engagements, right? If a woman sat here and asked me, hey, can we go out Wednesday night? My answer would be no, because I typically don't go out on work nights. But I would say, hey, I don't typically go out on work nights. I work 2 jobs, but during the weekend, I am completely free. What you got planned, right? But if she hits you off with the, I don't know, I have other engagements or, things like that, I'm going to tell you what you do. This is what's going to help you out. Simply say this. Hey, you know what? It's cool. I understand you're busy. How about this? Let's go ahead and table that. And then what we'll do from there is you just let me know when you are available. I'm going to tell you what that does. Number one, that takes the pressure off because a woman does not want to be pressured. Fellas, if you pressure a woman, she will run for the hills faster than Sonic the Hedgehog. So you don't want to do that, okay? But another thing that does is it puts the ball in her court because guess what? You took the shot. It didn't quite go in. It hit the rim. It's cool. But now the ball's on her side. So she gets to decide, does she want to take it up or she's just going to walk away from the basketball altogether, right? So, yeah, let her know, hey, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it. How about this? How about we just go ahead and, table this so you retract your statement and then, just let her know, when your availability arises, you let me know. If she says okay, leave it alone. If she hits you back, cool, you got something going on. If she doesn't, move on, right? If she doesn't respond at all, move on. Same thing for initial stuff. If you ask a woman out and she does not respond, but she reads your message or whatever the case may be, don't hit her back. Don't double text. Don't, just move on. Now, I know some people are like, well, Marcus, sometimes people don't, look, people are by their phones often, okay? People saw your message. And even if they didn't see your message right then and there, they will see it eventually. And if they care enough, they will hit you back. So, fellas, save yourself the time, save yourself the hassle. I know dating can be very tough out here, but there are billions of women on this planet. There are millions of women, more than likely, in the state that you live in, if you live in the United States, for the most part, unless you live in a really, really small state. But even so, there's still a lot of women out there. If one woman does not give you what you desire in terms of, you want to take them out, so on and so forth, go to somebody that will. All right? Have a abundance mindset. Have the mindset of, oh, okay, didn't work out one. Next. You know what I'm saying? Just saying. Marcus Frazier from Teachable Tuesdays, to motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you to be a better you. Thank you for joining me today. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, stay up to date with all of my future Teachable Tuesday videos, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.